Don't worry. Don't worry, you didn't stumble onto a film club screening of Woody Allen classic. And for those who don't know who Woody Allen is, we can cover that at the end of the presentation. We're going to break down retirement plans for designers in a way that's clear and way easier to digest than you might expect. My name is Igor Aronov, and I'm a financial planner. My journey here wasn't exactly conventional. For nearly 30 years, I was fully immersed in the world you live in, design and technology. I built a career in web design and digital marketing, and for the last 14 years, I co-ran my own design and development studio, Far Creative. And honestly, during much of that time, especially as a business owner, figuring out a financial side, taxes, cash flow, planning for the future was often a struggle. Finding clear, relevant guidance tailored to a creative business, it felt incredibly hard to come by, leading to stress and, let's be real, probably some less than optimal financial decisions along the way. That firsthand experience, that gap, I felt is precisely why I pivoted. I wanted to become the resource I desperately needed back then. Today, let's leverage both sides of the brain, the creative and the analytical, to discuss retirement planning in a way that clicks. Our session today will cover why retirement planning is crucial for designers, especially for those of you freelancing or running small studios, basics of SEP IRA and Solo 401k, and how they could fit into your business model. We will put those plans side by side and we'll look at pros and cons of each. We'll debunk some common myths that held me back and might be holding you back too. And finally, concrete next steps, because beautiful ideas need execution. And your questions. If you are a designer, you probably juggle fluctuating workloads. Big brands redesign one month, quiet times the next. Some of you might be running a small design studio, or maybe you're a solo graphic designer cranking out logos and typography in your favorite coffee shop. So why even bother with retirement planning and who has time for it? Well, regular income is means that clients can pay later or sometimes vanish mid-project. Having an emergency fund helps you with your day-to-day operations, and having a retirement nest egg sets you up for the future and gives you a peace of mind. When you are a designer, you are the brand. Uh, when you have your own firm, you are the brand. It is amazing to be your own boss, right? But it means no W-2 safety net, no HR handling your retirement. No one is enrolling you in a workspace 401k. If you don't save for your future, nobody else will. There are tax benefits, and this is huge. These plans help you keep more of your earnings. Untangling the tax implications and optimizing cash flow for creative business was one of the biggest challenges I faced. These retirement plans are powerful tools specifically for that. And finally, you get to design your future. It's about building long term peace so you can keep working on your own terms. It's about reducing that financial stress that can sometimes creep in and impact your creative energy. Imagine saying yes to projects without worrying how it will impact your long term finances. All right, let's talk about the SEP IRA, short for Simplified Employee Pension, which with emphasis on simplified. Think of it as the user-friendly, no-frills yet powerful plan that's perfect for designers on the go. Here are some basics. SEP is a special type of retirement plan meant for self-employed folks and small businesses with few or no employees. You can actually contribute up to 25% of your net self-employed earnings, subject to an annual cap. So for example, for 2025, that cap is $70,000. That might sound like gibberish, but the big takeaway is you can save quite a bit each year if you want to, and save on taxes too. These plans are famously easy to open, almost like adding a new artboard in Figma. Most online brokerage firms let you sign up in minutes. And finally, SEP IRAs are great if you have a small design shop or you're a one-person show and you want something simple. Here's a pro tip. You can keep adjusting your contributions to SEP. So if you land a big contract designing a new app interface, you can sock away more than that year. Next up, the Solo 401k, the more flexible cousin of the SEP. It's basically a 401k plan just for you. If you are self-employed with no full-time staff, you're in. And if you employ your spouse, they qualify too. You can contribute as both the employee and the employer, meaning you can often funnel more into this account than you can with a SEP, especially if your net income isn't huge. One major perk of solo 401k is that some providers let you make after tax Roth contributions. This means you don't get to a tax break now, but your withdrawals in retirement could be tax free. It's a tad more paperwork to set up solo 401k than a SEP, but if you've ever set up your file structure properly before starting a big project, which is a crucial step, you can absolutely handle it. So, how do these two stack up? Which plan is right tool for your creative business? Well, solo 401k can help you save more at lower incomes because you can put in as an employee contribution on top of your employer one. SEP IRAs are super straightforward. Solo 401ks have a few extra forms, but it's still well within the reach. Just a few more layers to manage. Roth option is only available in Solo 401k, employee part. No Roth option with SEP. Some Solo 401k plans let you borrow from your account. Of course, borrowing from your retirement should be the last resort. So here's a quick scenario to consider. If you're a small design studio owner, hoping to stash away a lot each year for retirement, and maybe want that Roth option, the solo 401k might be worth that extra setup. If you prefer the simpler path and don't mind staying pre-tax, SEP IRA is your best friend. So now let's clear up a few things that might keep you from securing your financial future. I hear a lot. It's too late to start saving for retirement. Actually, it's never too late. Every year counts, and every creative project you take on can funnel a bit more towards your future. Starting now is infinitely better than never. Another thing that I hear is I don't make enough for a retirement account. Well, even if you are only making a modest freelance income, small consistent contributions can add up significantly over time. The key is to start small and build the habit. Finally, retirement accounts are too complex for creatives. If you can manage a client's brand identity system or juggle multiple design revisions, I assure you, you can handle these plan setups. Here we are, you've made it to the final scene. Here's your designer's to do list. Estimate how much you can save. Can you set aside 10% of each design invoice? 20%? Figure out a target that feels doable. Number two, pick the plan that fits. If you want max flexibility and a possible Roth option, consider a solo 401k. If you are after total simplicity, the SEP IRA is a great route. And number three, open your chosen plan or get advice. If you're comfortable, go for a DIY approach at a reputable brokerage. If not, this is where I really encourage getting personalized advice. My strong recommendation would be to look for a fee-only financial planner. That means they're paid directly by you, not by commissions or products they sell. Thank you so much for your time. Remember, this isn't about just maximizing returns. It's about building a financial plan that fits your story, simplifies your life, and empowers you to pursue your creative goals with purpose and greater peace of mind. Feel free to connect if you'd like to chat further. Now, let's open the floor for Q&A. This is your chance to ask anything. There are no silly questions when it comes to your hard-earned money.